Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and today we're going to talk about the ADOS movement and those who happen to be controlled opposition and those in power within the Democrat Party will try and label the ADOS movement a hate movement. If you notice with some of the talking points that's coming out, especially in the Washington Post article, and you have heard Joy-Ann Reid on her show using certain terms like ADOS is xenophobic, they are a blood and soil organization. Basically, they are saying within the parameters of what we're talking about, because we're talking about a specific group, that we're eliminating other group, and we have a purity test like the Germans and Hitler had, and like other groups have had, that's hate groups in the past, that we should be labeled a hate group and not listened to during the 2020 election. And I'm going to tell many of you, and you watch this, that you will see the Roland Martins, you will see the Angela Rye's, you will see the Joy-Ann Reids, and you will see many of the controlled opposition who are highly paid, who over the next 4 to 5 months will set the tone, and basically saying that these people are hateful, they should not be listened to, they don't make any sense, or they will say, listen to N'COBRA, listen to other groups who are controlled by the Democrat Party, but this certain specific group is a hate group. They should not be listened to. These are haters, and they will basically put them on the same list as alt-right organizations, because you have to listen to certain words that they're saying. See, the setup is right now, but as soon as we move closer to the convention in Louisville, Kentucky, and the strength of this organization will grow, it will be a bigger problem for the Democrat Party in the 2020, because they don't want to discuss this issue. So how do you not discuss the issue? You attack the organization. You attack it, and you define the organization with people within the power structure, people that are the control opposition. Then you let those organizations like the Southern Poverty Law Center, you let other organizations like the ADL, they will step in and go after the ADOS movement. If you don't think what I'm saying is wrong, just look at, like I told you, just look at the words in that Washington Post article. Just look at the words that Roland Martin is saying when he's going off. Look at the words that Joy-Ann Reid is saying. Look at the words that Angela Rye is saying. And they all are similar. So it will get to a point to when this organization is coming down the hill, and it's coming down the hill like a train, that eventually they have something to where they can stop it. So our defenses will have to be, because they are not going to come up and basically start holding hands and say, hey, we accept reparations, because we already know that the senators within the Democrat Party, Feinstein, Manchin, Leahy, and many others don't want to talk about this issue. We know many of candidates, even when Marianne Williamson tried to talk about this on the stage, Kamala Harris blocked her and went on something else. This is the one issue that they have to keep off the table. This is one issue they cannot let get into the fabric of the ADOS community. And it's starting to get into the fabric, and they must stop it, because within the fabric of the community and within ADOS, they're tangibles that must be accepted by the DNC and by the candidates running for president. And they don't want that. One community they don't have, and they have never have to have tangibles for, and that's our community. And right now, they don't want to do it again. They want tangibles, they don't care, for the legal aliens, for the LGBT community, but when it comes to the black community, that guaranteed 90 to 95% of the vote. They don't have to give anything. In this time, to have all these voices speaking out, making them give something is a shock to them. You know, this is like the pimp in the hole. And this is the first time, I hate to say it, the hoe is standing up saying, give me some of that money. And the pimp is not used to that. And right now, the DNC is not used to that. So the attacks on Angela Rye, the attacks by Angela Rye, and many others that you see in this picture, it's going to come strong towards ADOS. And if you're not prepared, they will roll right over us. And if you think those black people that you know and love that come on TV or who are represented in Congress or who teach at universities will not go after this movement, you crazy. This is an organic movement that don't include them. They thought they were the gatekeepers, that they had control over this community because they have told their masters that they did. But now that they know that they don't, they will go nuclear on ADOS. Can you imagine being in a general campaign and you don't know that your base is going to show up? Because one thing the Democrat Party always had was that black community base. It doesn't matter what time, what day, what year, that base was there. But if you don't know that that base is going to be there, man, that's a scary thing for the Democrat Party. And you have heard Democratic strategists, Democrat operatives behind the scene scared as hell as the old ADOS movement. Because they don't want to pay reparations, and the first thing they're mentioning is President Obama. President Obama said that we didn't need reparations. But they have to remember that he is not ADOS. And they also have to remember that he's a politician and we're constituents. And now that the constituents in the black community and ADOS movement want reparations, what he says doesn't mean anything. It's a time right now that we're going to have to defend ourselves. It's not going to be an easy cakewalk. These people play for keeps. And they don't like to hear any uprisings by the slaves. And we have been slaves in this Democrat Party for over 50 years and have received nothing. But now we're asking for reparations. I want to thank you for listening to Black Side. I want you to hit that like button. Even if you hit it up or you hit it down, it doesn't matter. If you'd like to donate, Streamlabs or PayPal. And we must fight this issue until the end.